Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the next one. A gift undone. The tired eyes and slumped shoulders of the keeper of the entwined serpents bespeaks weariness. Bespeaks. The situation has worsened since last we spoke. Gleipnir grows bolder in his attacks, and the conjurers are still thin in their efforts to attend to the victims. Moreover, we are no closer to finding a means to counteract the blasphemy's poison. With no choice but to wait until death claims them, some are overwhelmed by hopelessness, becoming mad beasts that lash out at their former countrymen. Such tragedies all too easily beget further tragedy, as bereaved loved ones are in turn overcome and share in the same horrid fate. The people speak of these incidents in hushed whispers, afraid that at any moment a monster might appear within their midst. We must slay Gleipnir without further delay. If we could find a cure to the blasphemy's poison, don't we need to slay him? Indeed, let us hope that the Elder Seed-seer's efforts to enlist the aid of the elementals are successful, and that united we may at last cleanse the 12-wood of this evil once and for all. Urgent news, Brillian! Gleipnir has ambushed a party of Wood Wailers. They are engaged with the blasphemy near the guardian tree, where the Great One slumbers. This bodes ill. Has it divined the Elder Seed-seer's intent? Is it attempting to prevent her from communing with the elementals? Bah! In any event, we cannot let Gleipnir harm the tree. The Elder Seed-seer bade us rendezvous with her at Sorrel Haven. We leave at once. Oh, right. Let's head on over to the tree. I forget, I think that's in Central Shroud to the southwest. Yeah, we'll see. Where is it? Oh, not there. That's MSQ. Oh, right. Central Shroud? Let's see. Yep, over there. Let's go to this gate. Ah, yes. The conveniently marked destination. Battered arms and armor are strewn across the ground, but there is no other trace of man or blasphemy. I beg to differ. Make sure I actually target the right thing. There we go. You see no sign of blasphemy. And then 2 blasphemies appear. Like, really? I see. I think I know what happened here. Though I pray that I am wrong. Well, considering I just slayed 2 blasphemies, I'd have to say you're probably right. There was no sign of the Wood Wailers save their arms and armor. Seasoned warriors would never cast aside their equipment, but here it lies, and I see not a single body. In the face of certain death, even the bravest among us can succumb to despair. Before the blasphemy's poison took them, they transformed. Gleipnir could not have gone far. He may be watching us even now. Be on your guard. The air is thick with corruption. If the Wood Wailers succumbed to a man... But if the Wood Wailers succumbed to a man, then we can expect a hard fight. Though I dread the thought of hurting our brave soldiers, we cannot allow the creatures they have become to roam free. Let us form 2 groups to more quickly track down and cull the beasts. Once we have finished, we shall regroup under the boughs of the guardian tree. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's check on each of these points. Oh yes, destination. Hello, sir. Takes so long for Living Shadow to come out. There's almost no point in doing it for these short encounters. Alright, next destination. And one more to go. You have laid to rest the last of the turned Wailers. Reunite with your companions at Evershade. Okay. Yeah, the tree's down here. That's where I thought it was. Yeah, over next to Hog Manor. Our work is done then. The loss of so many brave souls is tragic, but now they are at peace, and the guardian tree is safe. Let us take comfort in that. I but pray that the Great One will hear my plea. Ah! I don't think they were too happy. Elder Seed-seer, are you hurt? The Great One is filled with fear, an all-consuming fear, unlike any I've ever felt. It spoke unto me, and its words were clarion. Drive away the evil. Drive the evil away. It can think of naught else, and so will not receive the aid we seek. Not until we can dispel the dread that claws at the forest's very heart. No, this was our last hope. We're not alone. Oh. That's not a blasphemy. There can be no mistake. This is the profane beast, the blasphemy that has mirrored the 12 woods in despair. Gleipnir. Doesn't look like any kind of blasphemy I've seen. Stay back! Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. It makes for the guardian tree. We must stop it. Oh no, we already had combat in this quest, so we're not gonna fight this thing yet. The poison! You mustn't let it touch you. Ah, is he gonna sacrifice himself? Such fearsome strength! Ah yes, migraine time. What a very perfectly convenient time. Ah, okay. This is the leader of the White Eric Conjurers. In accordance with our covenant, we Pagil have been blessed by the elementals. For the moment we are chosen, we are bound to act as mediators between man and nature. The most skilled among us are honored as Seed-seers, and it is their duty to guide Gridania through the times, both poor and prosperous. Oh, okay, this is her friend. This is her and her friend. I cannot say which of you will be found more worthy. In my estimation, you both have the potential to become Seed-seers. Of that, I become more certain by the day. Yeah, the left one is her. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the other one died. Yep, there we go. Oh no, not yet. But I don't want to be a Seed-seer. I never wanted to be a Pagil either. I never asked for any of this. Why can't I live a normal life like everyone else? How come I don't get to grow old? Why was I cursed with these ugly horns? I like them, and maybe we didn't choose to be born this way, but I don't think it makes us that different from everyone else. It's a rare gift, a blessing even. And if we can use it to help others, then we should. Don't give up on being a Seed-seer, Kan-E. We'd all be worse for it. Blessing? I never thought of it that way. I suppose I just hated not having a choice. But maybe you're right. Now, why are we seeing her memories? Or is this the boy? Kan-E. Gonna need a little more of an explanation. Good thing it's not that deep. The matron is merciful. The Elder Seed-seer has fallen unconscious, but is otherwise unharmed. The blasphemy must not have touched her, for I do not see the telltale mark of poison. Still, I am no healer, and she should be looked after by those who are. Well, I mean, I can just switch over to White Mage if we need that. I shall carry her on my back to Gridania. We must leave before Gleipnir returns. Await me at the Adder's Nest. Okay. Alright, let's head on back to the... Oh, we're already here. Cool. Go ahead and turn this in. Allow me to thank you again for your assistance. The Elder Seed-seer has been delivered into the care of Eisumiyan, and by the grace of the elementals, she will make a full recovery. In fact, she's already regained consciousness, but is not yet allowed to receive visitors. We can but wait for now. Gods damn it! I was useless! I could do nothing while the Elder Seed-seer faced Gleipnir alone. I was to be her shield. That I stand before you while she lies abed is proof of my failure. She wouldn't have wanted you to throw your life away. Kan-E-Senna lives still, and she still requires your protection. You truly are the hero of whom the bards sing, aren't you? You've suffered terrible trials, yet still you stand tall and resolute. Thank you for your counsel. How close I came to forgetting the lessons of my past. Yeah, because he mentioned that she rescued him from Cartanu. I've spoken of it to few, truth be told. It brings me shame to recall it. I fought at Cartanu, not as a soldier of the Eorzean Alliance, but as a conscript in the Garlean Imperial Army, Clad in armor and magitech, another drop in the sea of pitiless metal, you grow numb to the violence and killing out of necessity. It becomes routine, work to earn your next meal. But then the moon shattered and the dragon emerged. But when the dust settled, I was another body clinging to life amongst the fallen. I remember staring at the burning sun above, growing weaker, wondering if the heat or an Eorzean blade would finish the job. But it wasn't death that came, but salvation. I was delivered from my well-earned fate by the Elder Seed-seer. She deigned to save a man once barred steel against her people. Her kindness didn't end there. Once my wounds had healed, she welcomed me with open arms. Never did she regard me with distrust, nor did she ever make me feel obligated to repay my debt. She fought not to take the life, but to safeguard it. Through my friendship, I came to see the wisdom in that distinction, and pledged my remaining years to her service. Would have accomplished nothing to throw myself against Gleipnir in vain, and even if there was a profit to be found in the sacrifice, she would not abide it. Your words serve to remind me of this. We will defeat the blasphemy, aye, but we will do so without forsaking that which we hold dear. This I swear.